Imagine being trapped in a pool for 12 hours.
In the pool! Ben can't swim!
Not because you want to swim, because if you leave the water, the thing that raised you as family will rip your face.
Some help?
Your mother spent years teaching him to communicate, to connect, to love. He learned 50 signs. Used a tablet to say I love you every single morning.
He's part of our family.
Ben, happy.
Then one mongoose bite changed everything.
He's acting crazy. He killed all the others.
Now, he's using that same tablet, covered in blood, tapping out messages while he hunts you. Lucy, bad.
Lucy, bad. Bad.
He remembers everything you taught him. Your name, your voice, your routines, where you hide when you're scared. And he's weaponizing every single one. This is Primate, where the family you loved becomes the monster that knows you best. Before we dive into this nightmare, if you want horror breakdowns that don't just recap, but actually make you feel the terror, hit that subscribe button right now. Lucy hasn't been home in months. Not since she watched cancer hollow out her mother. Not since the funeral where her sister Erin screamed at her for always running away. Not since she realized some losses are so big, you can't face them. So she ran. Now she's back. Standing in the house where her mother died, where every room holds a memory she's been trying to forget. Her father Adam, a deaf author who lost his wife and is watching his daughters destroy each other, tries to hug her. Lucy can't even look at him. The guilt is too heavy. But there's one family member who doesn't care about guilt, who doesn't hold grudges. Ben. He's not a pet. Pets are owned. Ben was raised like a child. Lucy's mother was a linguistics professor. Her life's work was proving that love isn't uniquely human, that intelligence, emotion, connection crosses species. She taught him sign language before Lucy even learned to talk, gave him a communication tablet when he was 3, so he could tell them what he was feeling. When Lucy walked through that door, he grabbed his tablet and tapped. Love you, Lucy. Missed you. Lucy breaks down because Ben is the last piece of her mother still alive in this world. What if the only thing keeping your grief at bay was also the thing about to destroy you? The mansion sits on a cliff in Hawaii. Glass walls everywhere. An infinity pool that literally hangs over the edge, with jagged rocks and ocean crashing hundreds of feet below. It's beautiful, isolated, the kind of place where no one can hear you scream. Lucy's friends are here. Kate, who held Lucy's hand at the funeral. Hannah. Nick with his cocky smile. They're laughing by the pool, drinking, trying to make Lucy forget. Adam finds it in Ben's enclosure. A dead mongoose, shredded. Ben has killed before, defending his territory. That's normal chimp behavior. But there's something else. Ben's arm, a fresh wound, teeth marks. Here's what's running through Adam's mind. It's probably nothing, just a scratch. We'll get it checked. Everything will be fine. We convince ourselves the nightmare isn't real, that the danger will pass, that love will protect us. Adam calls Dr. Lambert, sends the mongoose body to a lab, then leaves for a book signing in town. Adam has no idea. He just left his daughters alone with a ticking bomb. Here's the thing about rabies that most people don't know. It doesn't make you violent randomly. It targets the brain, destroys impulse control, removes empathy, and amplifies aggression. Hawaii has 0 recorded rabies cases, which means no vaccine, no warning signs anyone would recognize. Dr. Lambert has known Ben for 8 years. Lambert enters the enclosure with a tranquilizer because Adam asked him to check. Ben is hiding, silent. Trust makes us vulnerable. Love makes us blind. Lambert doesn't see a threat. Ben explodes from the shadows. Lambert's scream turns into wet choking. His face, just gone. Ben doesn't stop. grabs Lambert's head, slams it into concrete. Again. Ben stops, tilts his head like he's studying what he just did. He's just learning how to kill. The kids are by the pool, music playing, drinks in hand. Hannah is mid-sentence, telling some story about college when Ben appears. Ben walks toward Hannah, slowly. She's still smiling when he grabs her hand. He twists. Bones snap, and Hannah's smile turns into a scream that echoes across the cliff. Inside the house, Adam feels the vibration through the floor. He can't hear the scream, but he sees through the window. He grabs his emergency whistle, blows it. The high-pitched sound cuts through Ben's rage. Ben releases Hannah. Lucy tries to restrain Ben with climbing rope. Ben looks at the rope, then at Lucy. Then he bites through the rope in seconds and lunges at Aaron. His teeth sink into Aaron's calf. Deep, tearing muscle. Blood sprays across the white marble. Lucy grabs her sister, drags her toward the pool, both of them screaming, "Get in the water. Now. Get in." Ben can't swim. Chimps have almost zero body fat. They sink like stones. They're not trapped in the pool. They can see everything. Their phone's on the table, just 10 feet away. You're in water, getting cold. You can see your only way out. But between you and that exit is someone you love. Someone who's now hunting you. Do you make a run for it? Or do you stay in the water and hope someone finds you before hypothermia does? Comment what you do, because what happens next will test every survival instinct you have. 6 hours in the pool. Nick is getting hypothermic, shaking. But more than that, he's getting angry. We're letting a monkey control us. Lucy tries to stop him. But Nick has that male ego. He bolts from the pool, corners Ben near the cliff edge. Ben isn't acting on rage. He's hunting, waiting for mistakes. And Nick just made the biggest mistake of his life. Nick swings the net. Ben dodges. Then Nick charges, trying to shove Ben over the cliff. Ben's hand shoots up from below the cliff, grabs Nick's ankle. Ben pulls. Nick goes over. The group in the pool watches in absolute horror. 8 hours in the pool. Lucy's lips are blue. Aaron is fading from blood loss. Hannah can't stop shaking. Lucy makes a decision. I'm going for the phone. If I don't make it, call 911. Tell Dad what happened. She climbs out of the pool. Ben is somewhere in the house, watching, waiting. Lucy runs. She reaches the living room. The phone is on the wall, 20 feet. Ben tackles her from behind. They crash into furniture. Glass shatters. Lucy's head bounces off the floor. Ben is on top of her, hands around her throat. Lucy can't breathe, can't scream. Her vision is darkening. She chokes out Ben. "Please, it's me," tears streaming down her face. "Please, I love you. Please come back." Ben's grip loosens, just slightly. Ben releases her throat. Kate screams from the pool. "Lucy, run." Ben's head snaps toward the sound. Lucy crawls toward the phone. Dials 911. Lucy gives the address. Nearest unit is 40 minutes away. Kate sees Lucy on the ground, climbs out of the pool while Ben is distracted. Lucy screams. "Kate, no. Get back in the water." But Kate isn't listening. She's buying time, making herself the target. Ben follows her up the stairs. Kate is fast, athletic. She thinks she can outsmart him. Ben catches her on the second floor landing. Kate's body slides down the stairs. She doesn't scream, doesn't cry, just goes quiet. Ben stands at the top of the stairs, still holding the rock, covered in Kate's blood. Two guys pull up to the house in a rental car. Brad and Drew. They met Lucy and Kate on the plane. Got invited to stop by this weekend for drinks by the pool. They're laughing, excited. Think they're about to have the perfect vacation hookup. They have no idea they're walking into a slaughterhouse. Drew walks into Lucy's bedroom, sees her childhood pictures, awards, her mother's linguistics books. Behind him, in the shadows, Ben is waiting. Ben grabs Drew's jaw. Drew tries to scream, tries to pull away. Ben pulls. Brad hears the sound, runs toward the bedroom. His brain can't process it. Then survival instinct kicks in. He runs. Ben follows like a predator that knows the prey has nowhere to go. Ben grabs a garden shovel. Brad is fast, but Ben is faster. The shovel hits the back of Brad's skull. Brad drops. Ben hits him again and again. 2 more people dead. 2 people who did nothing wrong, who were just in the wrong place at the worst possible time. They've been in the pool for 12 hours. Hypothermia is setting in. Aaron is unconscious. Hannah is delirious. Ben sits at the edge of the pool, just watching them. Lucy, exhausted, desperate, takes a step toward him. Ben looks at her. She takes his hand, gently. Ben's fingers curl around hers. Lucy is crying. Ben yanks her forward, twists her wrist. Lucy screams. That moment of hope? It was bait. He played her, used her desperate need to believe, used her love as a weapon. If someone you loved became a monster, but some part of them was still conscious, would killing them be murder or mercy? Adam's car pulls into the driveway at 2 a.m. He's exhausted, thinking about sleep. Then he sees it. Broken glass, blood on the windows. His daughters are in the pool, screaming. He can't hear them, but he can see their terror. He runs inside. Adam is deaf. He can't call out, can't hear warnings. He finds his emergency rifle. Ben tackles him from behind. They crash into the kitchen. Adam grabs a kitchen knife, faces the creature that used to be part of his family. Ben corners Lucy and Aaron on the 2nd floor balcony. Lucy stands between Ben and her sister. Ben charges, grabs Lucy by the throat, lifts her off the ground. He walks her toward the balcony edge. Adam appears behind Ben, covered in his own blood. He blows his emergency whistle, loud. The high-pitched sound makes Ben hesitate. Adam smashes a wine bottle over Ben's head. Ben drops Lucy. Adam grabs the broken bottle, jagged glass, and drives it into Ben's chest. Ben reaches for Lucy one last time, grabs her face, both hands, starts pulling. Adam blows the whistle again, loud, desperate. Ben releases Lucy, confused, disoriented. The rabies is eating his brain. He can't think straight anymore. He reaches for his tablet. Laying in the blood nearby, the robotic voice plays one final time. Her mother's voice. Love, you. Drop a like if this is hitting you emotionally. 3 days later, they bury Ben, next to Lucy's mother, because he was family, even at the end. This is a story about what happens when disease destroys the people we love and we're forced to watch. This is Primate, where the family you loved becomes the monster that knows you best.